Jack, doing well. Sorry, I was just setting up the restream. I want to make sure that everybody out in Frank Monday land, FM radio, gets to see chat with Jackson, his element, and know how to find you. So blessings, beloved. Just here to support.
Frank,
Hey.
you need to join me on Mega Bloodbath sometime.
Should.
Okay,
you guys,
yeah,
you guys should tune in. You
fun.
should tune. Yeah, you should tune into Frank's. We just had like we went deep into actual knowledge and all that.
I have seen every one of Frank Monday's videos.
He's fucking awesome. He's a great guy.
And it ties in with what Jack was
Tresty said no owl. You don't want the owl, huh?
What Jack was just talking about just now, and what you had mentioned as well, Mega Bloodbath, the idea of what did you say the word was? Sondry?
Sonder.
Tresty saying in the chat, I love your little Irish accent.
We saw
the word is Sonder.
Page. We saw.
You have an owlophobia, Jack? You're phobic to
Cage.
Jack,
you're interrupting.
All right, I'm muting up.
I'm not sure if you were aware of it.
Dude, I'd like to see an owl if he legit has a pet owl. That sounds pretty dope. I got a couple birds myself.
It's an image. I mean, it's a
statue,
gotcha. Whatever. Figurine.
I thought it was like a real owl.
It is a real owl. It has your soul in it, Jack. If you pay me enough money, I'll release it back to you.
So you seek control and...
this is a lot weirder than I thought this was.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Right. But...
I didn't realize there was a whole backstory to that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there was a little bit more to it. But Frank, yes, that word, that was something new for me too. Sonder. What was your thoughts on that? Each one's their own main character thing.
Yeah, I was just looking into the teachings, the philosophy of Martin Buber. He was a philosopher 1878 to 1965, but he presented this I and thou philosophy, and he said that we should remember that we come in pairs, and every time there's an I.
Frank, you cut out.
Yeah, I think we missed something, but I think I can assume it was every time there's an I.
How long are you going to be online for, Jack?
I hadn't planned on a long time, but I'm comfortable. 2 hours is probably my limit today for sure, unless something really gets going. But
gotcha.
I'm feeling pretty chill, to be honest. Like I said, when I started, I got the lower lights, I got the lower energy. I'm just kind of chill tonight. It's Friday night for me, Friday evening, right?
How you feeling, Mr. Talk? Are you feeling all right? You good?
Actually, to be honest, it's 50-50 if I'm right or wrong, right? It's always 50-50. Are we right or are we wrong?
Yes or no?
Yeah, you can't. It's one way or the other. But if I'm right, holy shit, God has blessed me.
Oh, it's just the beginning, Jack. Watch, you don't even know what's around the corner. You never know what the tide will bring in.
Well, consider this. Consider this. If this is what's happening, right? If I am somehow found myself onto this path, a messenger for God, messenger for peace, whatever you want to call it, that's what I am.
Jack, do you want it to get crazy in here? I can turn on my stream and see if we can make some magic happen.
Feel free, man.
Share the link if you want to go for a while.
They're asking for the
ready to go stream, but if you want, I can see if I can see what I can do.
Is that magic with a C or a K? Or
please and thank you. Please and thank you.
What kind of magic are we talking about here?
Just figure it out from context.
Oh, you hit the wrong button. Oh,
no.
Is that magic?
No, he's going to go start a stream. Many of his viewers and supporters are atheists, right? They oppose the idea of God. And here I am. I'm talking about God. So he's like, hey.
God's just a word, though. Okay, like obviously, with anybody with a half a brain cell can realize there's some sort of an algorithm and system or some sort of a creation to this reality, right? Like go from the Fibonacci sequence to the
How
golden
about
ratio. So,
how about this?
mhm.
The identity of Cage is just words too.
Yeah, yeah. And Mega
Beyond
Bloodbath,
words,
that's
buddy.
actually like breakfast burritos, is that right?
It formerly breakfast tacos.
Okay, has he
Now
officially changed his channel name?
it
We,
looks that way. It looks like he
we got
rebranded and
we got
renamed.
some salsa for breakfast tacos. Like
Yeah, and Cage, if Jack would tell us a little bit about the upcoming bloodbath, what's the story there? Because I remember some mention of it a couple of days ago.
I guess we're gonna have to put you in the fucking, we'll put you in the bathroom, the washroom, put you in the, the sink.
Why would you say that, Cage?
It's a bloodbath. You got to wash it down the drain eventually. But
Okay.
there's luminol though. Even bleach doesn't get rid of it.
Okay. Are we going to talk about reality or just talk about
That is
random
reality.
words?
Yeah. Let's hear what he's got. What's
That
going
is
to happen?
reality.
So there's
Okay.
going to be a bit of a debate, right? Like a challenge between you and the
Right.
atheists.
Hey, thank you for asking. And yes, the other day,
Sorry.
Cage, can I answer the man's question? Golly, jeez. Yes, the other day, formerly known as Breakfast Tacos, Mega Bloodbath, he challenged me to a debate for Saturday evening, and I believe the question of the debate. Beautiful! Here he is. He can explain the details better. Mega Bloodbath debates. Welcome back. I believe the question is
Welcome back.
along the lines of.
Bear with me for just a moment. I'm setting it up right now. I just had to
No.
log in and all that. I wasn't logged in.
Even Jack,
No,
everyone say
no
welcome
worries,
back
man.
now. I'm gonna coin that every time. I need a royalty.
I believe the name. I believe the agreed topic of debate or discussion would be: Is God necessary, or along those lines? And when Mega Bloodbath gets set up,
It sounds good. And how are you planning on articulating your claim?
May I say something, Mr. Talcott?
Please do.
All right. So, quote unquote atheists, people are always worshiping something. So it could be an ideology, it could be money, it could be something. But that could be the religion, technically. It doesn't have to be like an external god. It could be the self, it could be the ego, it could be money, it could be a myriad of different things. So I'd argue that there's no such thing as true atheism because you actually do believe and worship something even if you don't know it. Anyways, end point.
Okay.
That's a bit much, huh?
It's kind of the premise of the thing that they're going to, debate. Is God necessary? And is it necessary to have a God in our current expression of reality? I guess I would think that it is absolutely essentially necessary.
I've actually come to I've tried explaining this, and it's hard to conceptualize until you do. But I have come to the conclusion that God is far more real than you or I. Because you or I were mostly ideas, right? Ideas in my head, and then there's a version of me in each of your head until I'm not. And then I'm no longer with you or in your experience. And then it's just you and other ideas. So we're really just thought forms being passed and transmitted and talked about, being developed. I mean, just like within the mind, it starts as a little whisper, or as a subtle impulse or a feeling or a sensation. You get this awareness that there's something there. And then the more you kind of bring it into yourself, I don't know the right description, but I'm seeing a process that I remember. And then eventually the right words are formed around that feeling, that impulse, and then that idea becomes clear. And That's what we are.
Welcome back.
We are, we are these feelings that form words.
No, but you're not your feelings, though.
Or the words.
You're not the words or the feelings. There's something beyond that.
Right. We are nothing.
Let's let Mega Bloodbath tell us a little bit about the format. Is he ready for that? He said he had maybe going to set the groundwork, as it were. Maybe not.
No, please.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very simple what we're going to be doing. Jack Talcott is going to be entering a cage, and so am I. And they're going to lock the cage behind us. And so we'll be in a locked cage together to battle it out to the metaphysical death.
Hey, Taco.
Over the topic.
But what shape is the cage? Is it an octagon?
Yeah. Does God? Oh no,
Is it
it's a
octagon?
square, or it's like a big box. Over the topic, think of like WWE. And over the topic, does God exist necessarily?
Does God exist?
Is it rectangular? Okay.
It could be rectangular.
Cage, the question, if it was posed to you, does God exist necessarily? Is this fair or unfair? Is this
no. Here, I can answer the question. If you
what would be your response?
My response would be as follows. The word God exists. There's many words. Like, okay, look at that red object. Look at the curtain behind you. All right, there's a word that's God, right? It's probably ineffable. If you want to call it, there's obviously an algorithm to reality. There's a structure to it. It all falls into place, right? And then people put words onto it. Allah, God, Yahweh, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? That's just a word. So does God exist? Yes, God exists because there's a word to it. And it's called God.
I don't know that would have met.
What do you mean?
I don't know that, from the opponent's view, I don't know that would have met their standards.
I don't care about their standards. It's called logical consistency.
I can.
Okay. Can I take a shot at it?
Please. Yes, this is my preparation.
Sure. I would say that first off, we would have to get some fundamental definitions out of the way that we're thinking. Within the linguistic and semantic realm, if God does exist, then yes, of course, we've got God written on paper. But above and beyond that, I would say that the fundamental structure of the universe must be reliant upon the unseen value of something for it to equivocate to an endless eternal experience. And that thing for me would be God, and it would necessitate my living truth in this reality. If that is the foundation of life, and then that would just be speculatively, subjectively based in my own experiential evidence of what I'm going through. However, I have no proof if I am not alone in this, and that in some way God is just an emanation of consciousness through me, living and breathing the world around me. And beyond that, I would say that I would just have to start bringing my evidence forward piece by piece. But I emphatically claim that God does, in fact, in order for the universe to have a foundation upon which to sit, that he must essentially be there.
Yeah. I'm actually.
And no, I probably can't repeat that. So
no, I get it. You flowed. You flowed with what's within you, and the knower knows. The knower. I thought of these words the other day. I kind of talked about it. The idea of God being the knowing knower, right? And within each of us, there's a part of us that knows. Once we know, right? But we know more than we're aware of. And at the same time, we think we know far more than we actually know. I mean, I experienced that myself a number of times, and it's been recorded through data and studies. The ideas of the Dunning-Kruger effect, people go through these waves of arrogance and knowledge with a little bit of power, right? A little bit of knowledge gives one a lot of power. So we think. Which brings me to the political idea again, man. These ideas, it's theatrics. It's all theatrics.
Mr. Talcott, I'd love to do it. You know, it'd be the funniest thing ever. Imagine Talcott on like a massive dose of mushrooms in the forest.
That shit is fun.
That would be
You might
fucking
need-
hilarious.
You
Like, we're
might need
making
a
fire.
microdose before going into the cage with bloodbath over there.
That's probably
real
not
shit.
a good move. I've got
We-
very strong
we-
logical argumentation ready to annihilate.
I need
Jack.
Talcott
As
in
I
the
told
forest.
Jack,
Hey,
I'm gonna be doing a metaphysical body slam tomorrow. I don't think he's ready.
You want to debate
know what?
me, bloodbath, buddy? We'll leak you up, man.
Hold
We're
on.
gonna hang you upside down.
Cage, please calm down, man. You know what? That's part of what I look forward to, is to see what you're going to bring out, because I don't underestimate your logic or ability. I know I've found myself a worthy opponent. And,
And it seems to be that God is that thing which the logical and reasoning mind cannot directly perceive. So it will be a bit of a challenge.
exactly. Because it does. It defies logic. It's the only way it can be understood, when you realize you have to look beyond the illogic, to realize, assuming if there is a creative intelligence that brings all this together, there's an intelligence that revealed logic to us, right? Whether we know it or not, there's something more intelligent than us that gives us that power of logic. So it comes from somewhere.
Do you take baths or do you take a shower, Talcott? Because now we got the blood shower going on.
Only bloodbaths.
That's right.
I only take showers. If I took a bath, I'd put fucking Epsom salts in there.
And it's going to be ferocious, fearsome. And you're right. And something has
magnesium
to
with sulfite.
permeate, as it were, and bring forth the essential, the wake of the wave, right? Like the crescent, I forget what it's called, but that apex, the acme of the crashing of the wave. And that's what we are, right? We're everything the universe is doing.
Yes. And more. It could be. Yeah, I don't want to go too deep on that one. Too far on that one. But
Welcome back.
Considering the mystery of time, I was considering this earlier again. I've given time, what time is, how it is, a lot of time and consideration. Time, we are the present, which is the waveform of the past and future colliding, right? So the present is where matter is revealed from. We experience reality in the now, in the present, on this timeline. We're kind of trapped in the timeline, but at the same time, we have the mental capacity to escape time, to overcome time, to realize the illusion of time is what keeps us trapped, feeling like we're...
What do you mean by we can escape time?
Father Time and Mother Nature? Come on.
Are you talking about like shit, I forget what it's called, but when you go out into outer space, the gravity weakens, and so you could like go into space and I forget what it's called, but you go into space.
Oh, if you travel fast enough.
You travel way far into outer space at a quick speed, and then you
break free from the gravity well.
Travel fast back. Everybody on Earth is going to be way older.
If you travel fast enough, yeah, you can. Time is cycler is not a straight line. Okay, yeah, what?
Cage, if you don't stop interrupting people, I'm going to toss you to the back.
Adding.
No, you're interrupting with the excuse to add, but it's quite rude. When you jump in, then neither of you are heard. Okay?
I'm listening.
Now you are, and thank you for doing so. That's not quite what I'm talking about. We're What I'm referring to is experientially. Experientially, we surrender to the present, to a depth of a presence, get lost in the present, and you're detached from the past. The future is not in your awareness, and if it's not in your awareness, it's not in your experience. And so if you're experiencing a timeless state constantly, well, that is the eternal life that Jesus spoke of.
And an easier way, metaphorically, to break free from it, like you had mentioned, it was seated within and incipient in what you had said, that you were talking about matter in the present. And so above, we have the celestial plasma force, the Son of God. And then all things raining down are of the future and manifesting in this realm of light, solidifying in the kingdom within into the physical sense. And then the past lies beneath us as it settles into the gravity well, as it were. And so we are in the moment, but we also stand on the past and look up towards the future.
It's beautiful. These esoterical, mystical ideas, philosophies, they've been around forever. Our ancestors were pretty smart too, smarter than our education systems want us to think. We've lost a lot of knowledge through the centuries. We've been kind of dumbed down with, The Simpsons and Married with Children. That was my generation, right? The fucking simplified man has been created here in America, and simplified men are easily controlled. Those who are easily controlled.
Hey, can you get kids off the screen, please?
Okay.
That's me. What the fuck?
Okay. I think
I
they
can't
still have to be adults to be on YouTube.
But this is mini cage with a little suit on.
Okay.
You get litigated. Yeah. Welcome back.
I appreciate you looking out. Cage does some odd things, but man, look at that cute little kid.
Yeah, look at that. Like, until the world, you want to see the other side of it? Put you in a fucking suit,
yeah, we've seen you more recently, Cage.
It's called a funeral.
You've grown up. You grew out of that, didn't you?
Cage stands on the threshold, the very edge of the TOS sometimes, and I don't think he's intentionally trying
I feel like requesting somebody to get kids off the screen, though, is not.
All right, I'll get rid of it then. It's me. It's wrong. Okay, what about ET? Can we do ET?
It's way better.
Thank you. ET. There you go.
I just don't know where the YouTube TOS line is with that stuff, and so
how was there a TOS of a picture of myself from when I was a kid? What the fuck is wrong with that?
Okay, but Cage, also please understand the wanting to conserve and protect. He's restreaming from here, so it's
the guidelines of the platform.
So
we gotta steer clear.
He just wants to be safe. All right, no concern.
All right, back to the fire, back to the flame.
Thank you. Golly, geez.
Welcome back.
Hey, and actually, the topic, practicing letting go. This was one of the big ones for me that was a hard one to let go, and I'm still working on it, I think. The desire to want to be right. You know how much time we waste arguing just because we want to be right? And we don't have to do like that. We don't have to live like that when we let go.
How do you want to live, Jack?
I love that question because I was thinking about the results. Should I find a way to be successful in my goals? The entire world will be different. Everyone around the world will be living without anger. There will be no worry about war. There won't be worry about getting evicted.
What would they not be angry about?
They would not be angry at life like many are today. See, I found in myself, my biggest worries, my biggest fears were my own pain and suffering and my own poverty, right? And once I realized that my own poverty, it really isn't that big of a deal. I can deal with it. And my own pain and suffering, well, I heal, I recover, and I've been through shit before, so whatever. Once I stopped worrying about those things, I don't have anything to lose anymore. And so what I'm suggesting, to me, it just really makes it seems like practical, solid logic. We stop allowing our United States government and its representatives to sell us lies, to tell foreign nations lies. We stop paying our children to be deployed to invade other nations' waters. I mean, like right now, we've got Hegseth got young men and women, murdering people in boats off the coast of Venezuela. At the same time, the conflict in Palestine could have ended long ago had the U.S. government and weapons manufacturers not continued to keep Israel going, and the conflict in Ukraine and Russia as well. The battles continue as long as the banks continue lending and the weapons keep getting manufactured, and there's all sorts of new weapons.
There's a lot of problems here, Jack. So what would you do to fix it all? You keep saying if. What is the direction you think the country should be moving in? And if you, Jack Talcott, were the president, put yourself in President Trump's shoes, what would you be doing, Jack Talcott Trump?
Here, actually, my ideal situation.
Can you do a Trump accent? Because I called you Jack Talcott Trump, and
well, no, I don't do Trump very well, but I want to encourage Trump to be a man more like me. So I don't want his job or his position. Cage,
Stick to your flow. Don't just ignore it.
well, that's what I was wondering. I was kind of feeling like I was getting into a flow, and then Cage jumps on because he wants some attention, I guess. So
that was a pretty dope kick.
There you go. There you go. Get it. Yeah.
Oh, that was some power, dude.
Instant karma right there. Yeah, so perfect. What a thing.
Well, and there's the owl mega blood.
That's a pretty cool looking owl, dude.
And now we've got skulls.
You know it was done on purpose, right? I hope you know that.
They're turning it into a circus, Jack. A circus.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make it clear that a lot of people, like I know Mega Bloodbath Debates, you're kind of doing like a bit here with Talcott, like, challenging him and all this. And I get that it's a bit, but a lot of people out here are challenging and disrespecting Talcott for no reason. And Talcott, I happen to know, is in talks with a presidential candidate. We're not going to give any details about that, but there needs to be some respect on this man's name over here. Okay?
Yeah. Coming in hot.
Much love and welcome to you, Truther Cop. And yes,
welcome back.
That's pretty dope, dude.
There have been conversations. Actually, I want to get back to that question you asked too. The ideal thing, what would you change? There's a lot of problems in the world, Jack. I don't want the job as president. I do not want Trump's job, but I want to be next to him. And I want to help. What's that?
I was just saying, is my voice better now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You got quality sound. That's one of the things I really do respect about you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just realized my voice looked like it was cutting out. Sorry.
You like that? You like that kick, Talcott? Maybe we have to start kicking these motherfuckers like that, online. But no, in the White House.
Cage. Let Jack stay on target.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you, Frank. God bless.
Yeah, he's talking about the president right now, Cage. That was a pretty dope kick, though. Actually,
You like
both
that?
those kicks were pretty dope.
And I even hit the table and nothing moved. You have to do it.
That looked like that took many years of practice.
Oh, you want to know, man. Half
Here.
keto. No, no keto.
So-
half keto.
Let's come back to here and we'll take a breath and please consider with me a what if scenario. What if we had a spiritual voice, a voice of morality, right? A voice of righteousness in the ear of Donald Trump. Well, one of the first things I would encourage him to do, it's time to make peace in Congress and the House. These broken government systems, the Republicans, the Democrats, they've lost sight of what America means. And Donald Trump certainly has not a clear idea of what it means to be America. And I'd like to help paint a better picture for him. So what I'd like to point out as a leader, right, the fractures and divisions in the organization are a direct result of the leadership being offered. And rather than uniting, he's picking sides, and that's poor leadership. So I want to help him improve his leadership. He and I, we can go address the men and women of Congress together, and we can tell them we're going to end this shit today. The corruption is over. And with cooperation, right, the state of America, we can reach out to the other nation state leaders with this conversation and a game plan that we develop here, you know, in the US about ending secrecy, reforming and redirecting the value system away from profits into value. It's really that simple. No more secrets, no more lies, open and honest transparency, open and honest democracy. Get this Citizens United bullshit overthrown and behind us. We can end this stupid charades of authority anyway.
Enough of it. I get what you're saying, Talca. I know for years now I've been trying to, share a video with you. And I know it's not going to happen now, but maybe one day, you have my number, or a number that I gave to you. Maybe one day we can go, and it's literally called No More Secrets by Mr. Dr. Michael Persinger. He passed away back in like 2009. It's literally called No More Secrets, and it gets into how these things are formed, but not just like through politics and physical stuff. It's through the mind. The Earth's magnetic field, every single thought that you had or can be had, they're all stored in the Earth's magnetic field.
You've said that.
I know, for years.
More than a few times, Kate.
For years, I know.
So I'm not
So
sure
the chat
why.
on my end is saying that other people may have taken that approach and not seen the success.
I'm not sure which approach.
Yeah, can you elaborate?
Yeah, because no one's ever taken Jack's approach before, like sarcastically. It looks like.
No one's taken this direction that I can imagine or I can recall.
Yeah,
but
no, you better be ready to get killed.
The idea is based upon my own personal life experience and what others have done. You know, I learned from the success and failures of the civil rights movement, Dr. Martin Luther King. You know, he was a huge, huge inspiration for me because my life took me into organized labor, and that's what Dr. King died for.
What organized labor have you done?
So, Jack, with your political position, are there any groups of people, whether it be race, gender, religion, lack of religion, nationality, anything like that, that you would either exclude or have any special treatment or unfavorable treatment towards, or what would be your policy on pluralism?
Pluralism.
Would you want it to be a pluralist society, or would you prefer some type of like authoritarianism?
I believe that with the proper education, anarchy can be achieved. Now, through anarchy, we can work together to determine administration.
Oh, wait, you want anarchy?
That would be the most.
It involves proper education first.
Yes, proper education can lead to that with individual sovereignty. That is the goal. Because with individual sovereignty, neighbors look out for each other. Individuals look out for themselves.
Sovereignty. Yeah, I understand. Okay.
So do you think what's it called when people get pulled over and they say, I'm like part of the nation of Stan, so I don't have to have a driver's license. So I think
it's called being a man, mega bloodbath. Maybe you should try it someday.
No. Sovereign citizen. Are you saying that Are you saying that everybody should be sovereign citizens? Is that what you're saying?
Again, these are a bunch of labels. Again, this is exactly how you
Cage.
control billions of
Cage.
people. I'm
Cage,
making a
please
point.
realize these.
Okay.
The question wasn't
I
really
wasn't
for
done.
you.
Okay. Well, this is called a conversation, Talcott.
Where you take over and I got to sit in the back and listen
I'm
to
not
you
taking
answer
over.
everything.
No, I can add something to it if you'd let me. If not, I'll mute myself.
Well, God bless you, my friend. No, I lost track. I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Well,
Feel
we were
free.
just explaining that, this bloodbath debates is not a man. He doesn't stand on anything, rights, freedoms. Sorry. That's where we're headed.
No.
Yeah, no. So I was just asking. So, do you think everybody should be a sovereign citizen?
I believe in no rulers. Okay. And no rulers does not mean no rules. It just means we do things differently. We don't rely on authority. We don't rely on some external government to solve the problems. The recent government shutdown and the discussions and the cutting off the SNAP benefits, people are kind of having their own little awakening, facing a little discomfort, but people have gotten real comfortable depending on the government, not depending on each other. But people can't depend on each other because everyone's got to have a job. Everyone's got to have an income. No one's got time for each other. And that's why there's a dependency on the government.
Jack, can you, yes, it does. Can you pin Brown's Boy's comment that Cage is this about Cage?
Yeah, and well said, Jack. And I would put the question back in Bloodbath's court. And if I may, I would put the question back in his court and say, what's so essentially wrong with that? Like if the cops pull over a guy and he says, hey, I'm a sovereign citizen, the state of whatever, then how does that really interfere with anything but the economic system of them just siphoning more of our hard-earned dollars into their corrupt system?
Cage, you need to respect the class
China,
of people you're around, okay, buddy?
Do you still pay tax in China living over there for the U.S.?
I pay tax, a lot of taxes because I earn a lot of money. But yeah, so I'm not saying I fucking come up with any essential solutions, but I'd like to hear Jack work toward them.
Gotcha.
I believe the solutions are there.
Does that guy really think that there's actors on stage?
Don't play dumb. You read the contracts I read.
What?
Do you think that there's actors on stage too? Or are you
I think
trolling?
if we were actors, we'd have better gigs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm sitting in chat with 15 people watching and a 5 super chat goal with 0 super chats right now. Like, if I was an actor, I think that would be looking a lot better right there, dude.
Wouldn't it? Yeah. We'd be acting like more people love us.
If I signed this contract that you signed, can you get them to start like throwing me some bones? Because I need a lot of bones, right?
Well, according to the contracts, we both signed. Talcott's in charge of those negotiations, and he took charge when we made the we were in the negotiating room. Talcott said, "I'm going to negotiate these terms for you guys," and we said, "Okay." We're waiting on a response, though, Talcott. We're waiting. It's been a long time.
Contract negotiation.
Kick some surplus shekels in my direction, Jack. If you're so moneyed.
You guys are really bad at contract negotiation. I just want you to know that.
I just need a chance, man. If I can get my foot in the door, I'm usually pretty successful. I mean, I studied sales, negotiation, all sorts of different things. Although, as I'm saying that, holy crap, I have been failing over and over. I keep learning, though. I am not afraid of failure, and I keep learning. And you know what, guys? We're all in this together. And if we can, swinging back to the topic, if we practice letting go of the conflict, letting go of the worry, letting go of the discomfort and, the anxiety, allow it to be there, but not to be powerful. Take back your power. Practice letting go. You get to choose what you hold on to. You get to choose the memories that hurt you, how much they hurt. You get to choose a lot. I've had a lot of practice letting go. I had to let go of my future plans many, many times. Marriage, career, all sorts of things change. But when we let go, guess what? We've got freedom. And to swing us back into the conversation where we kind of were, sovereignty. Being free is being sovereign. Being sovereign is being free. There's no separation for that. Now, what does that mean? It means you, in the end, you've got the ultimate responsibility.
You have to govern yourself. And those who can't govern themselves are governed by something else. It's just...
That's the truth. Self-control is self-governance. And I used to have very little self-control, especially when it came down to booze or women or whatever, right? But I sure thought I had control over things.
And self-governance is essentially the spirit of 1776. Jack, if you'll allow it for just a second, this just dropped from Demon Slayer, and you should check it out for yourself because it's really something. Can I play this real quick? It's like less than 30 seconds. But
Sure,
this gives us,
please.
in Demon Slayer's mind, this is the essential upshot of Jack Talcott's mission. So, and it's polite.
Sure.
I am going to end all wars, and then I will buy SpaceX and fly you all to the moon. Let me play among
Hey, turn the music off. Turn the music off, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. My bad. It's kind of funny.
My
though.
bad.
It's got a bit of an Elon Musk twist there at the end.
Do you want to send us all to Mars? Because I would love to go to Mars.
And what's the TOS on clips with that has any type of music?
I don't know. That
in
probably
it?
doesn't
7
matter.
seconds?
It's just the
Okay.
music.
Yeah.
Live streams, I think they're more. I don't know.
I think that's why I never monetized. And I just remember because somebody asked me again today that I'm not monetized. I'll play any music I want all day long. Doesn't make a difference. I think if you're monetized, if you get any chats, even they'll argue. Like if you get super chats during the, I think that they get even
It just
playing.
funnels them ad revenue.
I need help, Telcott. Can I ask you a question, please? My bad, I got a phone call. Can I ask you a question, Telcott? I'm in need of coaching here. I'm thinking about ordering food.
They can also strike you, but they'll probably never strike you. It's just it tags it and like demonetizes
I need a towel pick for my.
You and Benjamin over here, Jesus.
Telcott, what kind of food
And
should I
Cage,
order?
before you do, Jack was trying to answer a question, and if we could let him,
I need your guidance, man, on the food to order.
No worries, Jack. Did you want to return to center?
Good luck, Jack. We're all praying for you.
I did. I'm shaking my head in wonder, man. Cage, you have no clue what you're doing or missing.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm quite confident.
Oh, wow.
Because you're clearly moving without intention or clear purpose. Because you're not bringing the value you think that you are. I don't mean to be rude to you, but I know you can do better, all right? And I'm telling you, if you would pay attention and see what you can learn, you might be pretty surprised, dude.
All right, so what kind of food should I order again?
See, your problem, listen to this.
I recommended this to Cody a while back. A stuffed crust pizza with meat lovers and jalapenos.
He's a Canadian, dude. He doesn't get these options.
That could probably work. Yeah, there's definitely those options.
And you're offending presidential candidate Talker 2 or Jack Talcott.
Carne asada burrito.
You're only going to eat like 1 to 1.5 slices, but it's going to be amazing.
But it tastes better the next day. Can we not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Can we not get Carney and Talcott having like a little fuck Trump? Go deal with fucking Carney.
No. Come on. No blood sacrifice. Jesus was the last one.
Oh, not again. Welcome back. Everyone in the chat, give me some food recommendations. I'll order it and put it on camera after. I love you, Jack Talcott.
I can't tell.
Oh, come on.
Try to figure out why. Try to figure out why I can't tell that you love me.
So are any of you guys Trinitarians?
Imagine a I am a bit, but imagine a toddler pulling at your skirt.
No, but I figured Frank
Jack.
would be.
Yeah, how'd you guess that?
So
I don't know. Sometimes.
So you're
you'd be the only one on this panel,
then, right? So you'd be Unitarian then, right?
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Why do you think I have a position?
Oh.
I think we gotta fucking, eat Talcott's dead body. You know what I mean? I call his wings, if anything. Spice it up and shit.
Hey, come on.
Well, I was just thinking, I'd like to hear a God person defend the non-Trinity versus another God person defending the Trinity. I think that would be.
So you want to reenact?
I could do that. I could represent
basically.
But I could do that too, though. Bloodbath for
so
the Trinity.
I could take you. He could take the Jim Bob position. I'll take the Owen Benjamin position, and we'll reenact it. We can do it. I can do that.
There you go.
I'm not sure that Jack wants us to usurp his show. Maybe something for the future.
No, not here. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
I got
we're talking about for the future.
I got the video queued up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be good fun. I would enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, he's inviting us to a future event here, I believe.
No, I'm saying that we could debate that now, right, Jack?
Oh, right now? You want to do that now? Oh, Bloodbath engaged. Oh, no, this is not how this works, is it? Jack, what's happening? Jack, this is your show. Save us, Jack. You're the professional negotiator.
Let it go and let's flow with it. Let's see. I mean, I am interested. I would like to hear some observations. Does one side on the side of the Trinity and one side on the side of unity? Is that what I understood from Frank and
yeah,
Trooper?
something like that. Trinity, and then the other side is non-Trinity, so it would be like an individual God, not multiple God form, or however they would. I can't even tell you the Trinity position,
right.
but it's always a fun conversation to listen to.
I would.
Would you like me to start with
please
opening with the Trinity?
How can I?
Let's go for it.
Okay, so it's an obvious thing that our apparent reality is currently confined within the trifold manifestation of the supreme triad of God the Father, the Divine Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's only in the deception that the Holy Spirit is not the divine feminine that people have erred. Heaven above, the infernal realm below, and man stands in the middle awaiting his judgment. If it were not a threefold realm, it would not be called the third dimension. Our three-dimensional reality gives complete anchorage to the veracity that we are in fact living examples of the Trinity.
What in the fuck kind of? Okay, I'm getting distracted.
Get out of here! I'm debating this, man. This is a serious matter. This is not a. Is this a slam poetry
it's a
contest?
Serious matter. And look at the background that you create. Okay, it's very.
This is a serious debate.
It's a serious matter with the fucking weirdo with the
red and only if Jack allows
Such a
it.
goof.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes to respond. I yield the throne.
Well, no, I don't even want to respond. I wish to
pretty much
respond.
agreed to 1v1 there, right?
Yeah, we're going at it, man. Get everybody. I mean, Talcott can be with you to help. Cage can do whatever he wants.
You're the moderator. You got to decide what to do here. You're the boss man.
Yeah, my essential claim is that our reality is threefold, and thus it rests upon the ultimate truth.
So I'm just going to steal man for a bit because I've seen people go against it, and I never understood what the Trinity is. Could you explain it to me in like natural terms? Like, what would be the Holy Spirit? What is this? What specifically the Holy Spirit?
It would be the transition of the empowered gaseous state that we dwell within as created things, resting upon the firmament of the foundation of the solid matter beneath us. So if we think about it within Kabbalistic terms, the only one that stands outside of the fourfold divisions is the plasma charge, which is the divine spark of God. And so the Trinitarian expression through man is the liquid, gaseous, and solid.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, the spirit is. I could get deep into that. So, like, I'd be, this is difficult. Well, I mean, basically, the spirit is it's air. The prince of air. Satan is the prince of air, right? So you have that whole battle in the heavens, right? In that spirit, in that space where the Holy Spirit can intervene and like bring people together on a certain level. But so you're arguing that like somehow the Father and the Son are like, then what? What would they be? Let's start with which one do you want to start with explaining?
Okay, so just Kabbalistic reference that the Father would be Keter at the top of the tree of life. The first
Jack, that
swirlings
alignment
of our
you had
universal
super dope,
cosmic.
by the way, where they were at the
first
top of the
cosmos.
screen. That was super dope.
What was that, Frank?
Thank you.
No. I missed what he had mentioned because he brought Jack back in, and that's important.
No, they were talking.
What was that?
Don't you worry about them, Frank. You get to the fucking point.
All right. The Heavenly Father is the first swirlings or emanations of the visible cosmos. So we live within an energy egg, right? And there's a starry river known as the Milky Way that's swirling around, right? And we're out in some arm of that. That entire thing, I would say, is a living vehicle of the Divine Father, and we are within his kingdom. That's how I would define the Father.
Okay, and then just quickly, then let's jump to the Son because I got to even put my point together here.
The center of our individuated solar system, the sun, the actual sun.
Okay. And the Holy Spirit flows between all that. So, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of suns, or is there multiple suns for different planets, or what?
That's a little beyond me. Yeah, I'm just here to argue the point that I believe it to be true.
So you're here to argue?
No. We framed this in the manner of a debate, right? I think that's what he said. Isn't that what his channel essentially does?
I don't know. This is Jack Talcott's channel. This isn't breakfast.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
What is this bloodbath debate? This is...
No. I think you built upon the elaboration quite articulately. So yes, I agree with you.
So, but then why is it specifically the Trinity? So what standard? So what's your eschatology of your claim to Trinitism?
Just as a representation of archetypes that in order for us to grasp it within our sphere of being, right, with our limited capacity of a polarized mind, that we tend to triangulate things, and so that seems to be a pure expression and manifestation of what it must be founded on.
But you have to so then
also,
what is
for both audiences, any super chat questions, we'll make sure to ask the debaters for you.
And also, the super chats will be split between Jack Talcott, Bloodbath Debates, and Frank, and I will also get 25% as well.
Can I get a cut?
Yeah, thank you for that.
If I get a cut, can you throw it in the fire to make some?
Cage, I guess we can give him 4%. We each give him 1%. All right.
I don't want anything. I want my percent goes to the fire.
Holy cow!
We're just gonna burn it. No, we get 50. We're getting 25% each. Cage, get out of here. Anyhow,
I don't want it.
Here,
so
actually,
what's your point, Jack? Lead the conversation. What's going on? The bloodbath. Whatever. What is this, dude?
I was about to hijack it, but I didn't mean to interrupt you. So,
no, I'm serious. Please bring some perspective.
Hurry up, debate me.
Please bring some perspective.
Yeah, feel free. No, Jack. This. Hey, let's consider this a little bit of an advertisement and a blurb at what's to come between the Trinity and the Unitarian in the future on Bloodbath. How about that?
Yeah, I'm not prepared for this. This needs to be some future scheduled event. That was kind of rude.
No, it was
fun.
It was fun, and you did.
Gets you on your toes, gets you thinking and responding, and it's fun, man.
and actually, I recognized it was short, just off the cuff. And thank you for your willingness to jump in and roll with that. The thought occurred to me, if you think about history, really, just simple little arguments like that have created such divisions within the churches. Is it the Trinity? Is it the unity? Is it, what is this? What is that? But I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Here.
It looked like we were in an audience down there watching you two.
I thought that was
that one science fiction review, like where they reviewed the science fiction film.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. With the robots.
Yeah.
Space Mystery Theater.
Fiction, yeah, 3000.
Oh, we're still connected?
Whatever
My
it's
internet
called.
seems to be lagging.
Maybe.
Science Mystery Theater, I think it is.
Here, let me, if I may, there was a couple of contributions from Caged Reality. Welcome back, Educational Fund, and look up my handle and learn something. And I'll go ahead.
My bad, Talcott. I'm not trying to.
And there you go. There's Cage's channel. All right, so pull him up, give him a subscribe, and see.
Yeah,
what
but I don't do any of these live things. I do like like private conversations. You were there the other day, Talcott. Remember,
Blessings. That was good fun. Thank you, Bloodbath. And you're scheduled to go on tomorrow. Is that correct, Jack?
Well, that's right. Tomorrow night. Remind me, 7